Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Count Chocula here. I am joined by my DCUO Project Podcast co-host, one of my co-hosts, everybody's favorite Kaiser.
Oh, you mean everybody's favorite to hate? But hate is good sometimes.
I do apologize that this video is coming a little late. We're getting this information out to you a little late. My internet has been down for the last, 24 hours, so...
Count and feed the hamsters.
Yeah, probably. McDonald's was closed down, so I couldn't steal off of their Wi-Fi anymore. But we're here to talk about armories. We're kind of going to do a little armory rant here. So as everyone probably knows by now, they did announce the prices of the armories on the forums.
Or they had no choice, pretty much, since they leaked early in the UK.
Oh, really? Is that what happened?
Yes, they needed to do a hot fix on the server because people were getting their armories early. They apparently exist on the current build of the game. They're just not activated.
So people were getting their armories early in the UK.
That's what I hear. I don't know how true that statement is,
okay.
But from my hearsay, that's what was going down. And that was the reason for the hot fixes, like last night when DC shut down at 2:30 Eastern.
Oh, it shut. See, I wasn't even on the game.
Yeah, they did to apply a hot fix.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So kind of go over for everyone what the prices are, and we're kind of going to get into a little discussion about how we feel about this. Because I've not really heard your opinion. I know you haven't heard mine, so.
Yeah. Well, one armory is $8. And they put that. This is from the official post on the forum. And that's pretty much $8 per armory, obviously. A 4-pack is $24, which equals $6 per. A 8-pack is $40, which equals about $5 per armory. And a 15-pack equals $60. That's about $4 per armory.
That's the best deal.
But you've also got to consider, this really sucks, just because of the high price. Like, for people that only have one, like, 8 is still a lot. They're not
$8 is crazy for a single
They're not
armory.
account bound. Like, you can switch them between characters, but it's only for one character. So if you have multiple alts, it's going to hurt you to get armories for each individual alt. And that's just a lot of money for a feature. Like, Vagrant made a video about this the other day. It's a feature other MMOs have by default.
Right.
That's
true.
They shouldn't charge that much per armory. It should be something more like $5 for one, $15 for 4, like $25 for 8, and $40 for 15, or something like that.
Yeah,
that would be manageable.
I really thought it was going to be like $3.99 per armory, and I didn't expect them to sell it in packs. I wasn't expecting that at all. When I heard that, I was like, oh, well, that might be a good thing, but to start your price point off at $8, that's crazy.
A little high.
That's almost a DLC.
Like, it makes me think two things. It's either A, they've gotten really greedy and they see how far they can push it, or B, is the game desperate for cash that much that they have to push the price? Like, is there something they're not telling us?
Yeah, that
like, there's something wrong here.
That kind of makes you wonder what's going on.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, I don't know if, I don't want to speculate, but that's kind of scary. It's kind of alarming when they start charging that much, because they do charge what, $9.99 for a Legends character,
yes.
They charge $9.99 for an iconic Legends character, but I can kind of understand that.
But in retrospect, the iconic Legends character can be redeemed by every character that you create on the account.
Right. And you're also purchasing like the ability to play a DC licensed character. You know what I mean? So I can understand that that's a higher price. They just, DC doesn't want them giving their characters away. On Marvel Heroes, the characters are outrageous expensive. Like without a sale, like some of the characters are like $13.50 per character. So $9.99 looks like a pretty good deal, but to sell just an armory, just something to imprint a style or something for $8 is insane.
It's like I said, they need to either lower the price or they need to make it for the account. I doubt people are going to be creating character after character after character and buying more and more armories continuously. Why not just make them account bound? Like, I'm fine with 8 if all my characters can redeem that one.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's
if
not
it's
too
one
bad.
character,
That's more reasonable. It's still a little high in my opinion.
it's still a little high, but it's manageable.
Yeah, I mean $5.99 would sound better. And then just don't sell the packs. Just keep it at $5.99. Do an average of what the packs are. You know what I mean? Because you've got one that you're selling Armory at $4 a piece if you buy the big pack or whatever it was, and just don't do the packs and sell single armories and make them all $5.99. I don't think many people would have a problem with that.
I know a lot of people have the problem with the price already because they've seen the forum responses. A lot of people think this is too high to begin with.
I mean, Kaiser, you don't really need 16 armories. For one, you can only use 4 imprints at a time in combat. You know, when you're out running missions, you can only do 4 things. So
the problem really though relies in they've said before in the past, like with the upcoming being able to purchase skill points with replays, you know, how you can get feats that you've completed at least once with another character. They're trying to promote alts again, and this is exactly like right in the opposite direction. Like, you're trying to make alts viable, and now you want to charge people per character for an armory. It's like, make up your mind.
Yeah, that's a little surprising to me. I mean, there's going to be a lot of backlash on this. There's no doubt.
And they release next week.
And did they say a day? Did they say Tuesday? It's probably going to be Tuesday, I'd imagine.
Probably next Tuesday, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I know also, that was the big announcements this week. That, and as we're recording this, in a little less than 3 hours, they're doing a Rage live stream. So that'll be something we talk about on Sunday.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Well, that'll be something I'd probably make a video about tonight.
Yeah.
But, you know, you'd be welcome to join me on that if you wanted. But I don't
know. Can the community handle too much Kaiser?
I know there's some people not happy with us. I mean, if we kind of covered our feelings on Armory, I mean, I'm not going to rage. I mean, we ranted a little bit. I'm really not going to rage about it because I wasn't planning on buying. I wasn't going to buy 16 armories anyway. I'll probably buy the 4-pack. I will. I'll probably buy the 4-pack. I'll give to the game. But that's probably all they're going to get from me. You know what I mean? I draw the line there, so.
I'm undecided on the 4 or the 8-pack. I do have 2 characters I use regularly.
See, I don't, so.
4-pack is good enough for one. I really am debating if I can get away with a 4-pack and buying the rest with loyalty separately.
I just feel like, I feel bad for the people that really are financially struggling just to make their legendary.
Well, I just think it's also bad because
to try to
there's no difference between legendary and premium for this. They don't care who you are. If you're paying like $30 a month for legendary, like $30 every 3 months, you still got to drop that how many ever you need for the armories.
See, they should have given everyone 2 armories.
They should have.
Yeah. That would.
You need at least 2 to get the full effect of it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they should have started with 2 armories, and they should have made them $5.99 and forget the bundle packs. Just make them straight $5.99. That's my opinion. That's how I
agree on that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have really complained about that too much. But anyway,
I think
it is what it is, and I mean, I am going to have to buy some armories. I've been looking for this feature for a long time. I mean, I've been waiting for armories to come out. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed at the price.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, but anyway, yeah, we do have we've got a few people unhappy with us. I think.
No, go ahead.
Well, I think some of the stuff we said on our last podcast, some people are kind of giving us a hard time. It's the same people over and over and over. I don't know. Do you have any comments about the drama going on here?
I'll just say this for myself. I know the type of person. For anyone that defends him, we've heard it from countless people for it not to be true.
Right.
This person's hiding behind a mask, but I'm going to leave it alone. People are going to believe what they want to believe. I'm not here to start drama. I'll just wait because it's going to unfold again. It's happened in a cycle over the course of the game. It's going to happen again. It's just up to what the people want to decide and think. I've said my piece on it. I've given my opinion. I personally don't have a problem with the hero side. I think a lot of the people, that are out there doing videos are pretty decent. American Hero is pretty good. A lot of the other people, that Daniel Light guy, he's pretty decent. I just don't like the attitude and the outward, like how they present themselves, like a certain one or two people.
Yeah, what's up with the hero side? I mean, why is there so much drama on the hero side?
I'm just going to leave it alone at this point. Like it's not even worth dwelling over.
They want to come on the YouTube. They want to come on my YouTube channel and post comments. Let me make one thing straight. I don't go into drama in the game. I get along with everyone I play with. I never have any kind of drama actually in the game. I save my opinions for my YouTube channel and my podcast.
And I just want to say, same here.
And you're the same. You've never had any problem. You don't even hardly talk when you're playing the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't argue. We don't argue with anyone. We don't have league dramas.
No, I don't even have favoritism over certain sides. I've got, friends on both sides. I've played the hero side a little bit. I've got people I know, like, personally in real life, one or two of them play on the hero side.
Oh, I do too. And
like, I've got no hate towards heroes or villains. I just play the game.
And they just say, and my friends that play on the hero side that I know in real life, they're just like, man, there's some of these players that are just terrible to play with. It's worse than Call of Duty. And I think a lot of people are just fooled by a YouTube perception.
Well, a lot of people just watch the videos, but they've never actually played with certain people.
Right, and here's the thing. I mean, we're not making this stuff up. We're not starting the drama. I'm reporting what people tell me. Okay, I've had countless people tell me that, a certain YouTuber is that he's terrible for the game. They hate playing with him. He's just terrible. Now he's got his people that hangs with him. I mean, a perfect example is that shout out video that he made the other night.
Yeah.
He would have never made that video hadn't we done a shout out for Daniel Light DCUO. Daniel Light DCUO left a comment on my YouTube saying, hey, would you give me a shout out? I'm trying to grow my YouTube. Okay, I watched his video. I'm not going to give him a shout out unless I watch his videos. I watch his video. I see that he's in Super Patriots League. So I go back to him. I say, why don't you have Super Patriot? I said Super Patriot has a lot bigger channel than I do. Why don't you go ahead and have him? And he's just like, he won't do it. That's what he said. I mean, I've got the chat. I can tell you. I mean, I can show you the chat.
Well,
but I don't do that kind of stuff.
It's that and over the drama. Certain people, like obvious heroes who have played with them before, were agreeing with us in the chat during the last podcast, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Like, if we were making it up, why would these other people...
The guy's had drama in every league he's been in, okay? We're not making this up.
Meta Justice, replacements.
Yeah, Meta Justice, replacement. I mean, he's had drama. So for him, and then he's going to come on and make a shout-out video, like saying, well, I'm going to shout out Crappy Heels and Vagrant. Like he's getting back with us. I mean, it's just petty. For one, he would have never made that video hadn't he...
I'm just putting my personal opinion out there. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I don't hate anybody. I'm just giving my opinion. I've played with people like that before in other games. I know what it's like.
Yeah, I play with them too, and I didn't play with them for very long. So, I mean, there's one thing to have drama on your podcast or YouTube, but to take it into the game and constantly have drama in the game like that guy does, it's not just everybody else. You got to start looking, okay, you know, who's the real cause of the drama? You got to start looking a little bit like, you got to think a little bit like, maybe this guy is bad for the game because he can't get along with anybody, it doesn't seem like. All these people that he plays with aren't all terrible people. You know what I mean? They all can't be wrong. So, you know what I mean? So, they want to make the same case against Smile Before Death and say that he's a terrible guy, but there's so many players. The flip side of that coin is so many players say the same thing about this guy. So
the only other thing I'll say is I like how he's supposed to be for the good and the overall, you know, benefit of the community.
No, he's for the good of himself.
But he won't comment on like glitching and stuff that wrecks the community, like the money glitch. He won't comment on Balkan, but he'll give Balkan a shout out. He's praising him, but he's not acknowledging the glitching and the economy that he helped destroy.
And it's such a backhanded shout out too, because he shouts out Daniel Light DCUO, but you love the way he did it. Well, this guy came out of nowhere and he beasted me in a lair battle. It must have been because Celestial's OP. You know, like that. He's not giving the guy any credit. Like, I can't believe he beat me. It had to have been the power. It's the typical PvP attitude. Like, it couldn't have been it couldn't have been the guys more skilled than me.
Or the backhanded one about Ivy Seeker. Like, I hear he's a beast in duels, kind of insinuating the whole Smile Before Death incident.
Yeah, but he didn't mention the fact that Ivy Seeker is like the foulest, the guy that gets in arguments with everybody. You know what I mean? You want to go ahead and make videos about Smile Before Death. Where's your videos about Ivy Seeker? The guy starts drama with everybody. Even Orbit doesn't like the guy.
But you know
even Orbit. I've heard some of the stuff Orbit said about him. So
we're just kind of dragging it out. I just want to be done with it. I'm going to, from now on, eventually he's going to make a wrong move and stuff is going to come out again, just like it did this last time. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not here to start drama. You can all, watch and, believe in whoever you want. I'm just going to leave it alone for right now.
Well, that's good. I'm not going to leave it alone. I still have videos coming out. I have the actual video
trust me. I'm leaving alone as far as he doesn't start stuff again.
Yeah.
If something comes directly towards us, that's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a video series coming out about it because I'm not the kind of guy while I'm playing the game, I'm not going to be have any drama, but I started the podcast. I told everyone when I started this podcast, we're not in it to make friends. And he's like, well, you guys hating on Sue. It's just you guys mentioned me. Well, there's a reason why we're mentioning you, because you're terrible for the community. That's why I'm mentioning you. And
I think he's just crumbling under the fame, dude. He's letting his position go to his head.
Don't give us a reason to bring up all this drama stuff, and we won't do it. But the problem is, drama is everywhere you go. But I dip my toe in the drama. No, you don't. You start the drama. You make a league that's supposedly to help people, but you can't keep a league around. You kick them out because you just want your kiss-ass yes men around you. You don't care about helping others.
I'm just waiting for him.
Dude, really?
I'm just waiting for him to get into a group with someone over there that I know on the hero side, because the people I know all play on PS4, and double tapping that share button is really easy if he starts that.
Yeah, well, he's already been banned. He's already been banned in
No,
I'm
just saying
stuff.
You get a recording of what he's really like berating people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be so easy. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
I've seen the 5v5 chats, and he says he doesn't do drama, but I mean, come on, what he'll do is take screenshots of the chat and put it on the Facebook page. So everyone just trying to like smear somebody. Really? When someone disagrees with him or doesn't get along with him, what he does is he tries to get them in a chat, or he tries to get a bunch of people to smear that person, and then he puts he'll take screenshots of like chat and post it up on the Facebook and make a big drama about it. So don't act like you don't start drama, and don't act like you just dip your toe in the drama. You're all about the drama. And you need to let your subscribers know that, instead of trying to play the old YouTube game when, oh, I can't believe Count Chocula is still saying this stuff.
Well, you know, that's also part of YouTube. YouTube, even when it came to other gaming communities, it's not just this. It's other stuff like, dare I mention it, like Call of Duty or other like games that become big in a genre. When there's drama, people look at videos and you get subscribers and views. That's why he does it.
Of course.
Drama equals subscribers and views on YouTube. Yeah. Even the smallest, it doesn't matter if it's the smallest thing, you're still going to get a benefit. It's never been a negative, really, unless you're completely in the wrong.
It's okay for him to have a league mate that starts all the drama, that talks shit to everybody. It's okay for that, and none of that's addressed. Well, I do have a video series coming about it that's kind of like my little funny take on it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that.
It's coming. I've almost got it done, but I mean, that's about all I'm going to say about that. But just to wrap it up,
I'm just clearing my name. I'm not here to cause drama. I'm just commenting on what I've seen and heard.
That's one of the things about our podcast. If the stuff keeps going on, we're going to talk about it. And there's nothing you can do to shut me up. It's not going to happen. So quit.
Somebody think that's a challenge.
Yeah, quit diving into the drama. If you don't want us to talk about it, then don't do it. Don't start campaigns to smear YouTubers just because they made you look bad by beating you in Legends or something. You know what I mean? You're petty, dude.
Or don't get someone.
Yeah.
We all heard the story from Mage. Don't get someone banned because they left your league and your butt hurt.
Yeah, your butt hurt about it because it might make you look bad. You're all about saving face. You prove that by that little shout out video. All you're doing is trying to save face.
That was petty. The Mage
that was real petty. Which I don't care. I'm glad you shouted out Crappy Heels and Vagrant. Those are great guys. I mean, I don't care if you have them on your podcast.
The funny thing is,
good for them. Doesn't matter to me.
The funny thing is, even though he doesn't realize it, he shouted out us because when they go to their channels, they're going to know that they do our podcast, so we're going to get views because of his shout out. So he unintentionally boosted us.
I don't want a shout out from him. Let's put it that way. I can think of 20 other YouTubers I'd rather get a shout out from than him. I don't want to deal with his hypocritical BS. It's ridiculous. The guy just thinks he's too good for everybody. So, get over yourself.
And then
dude.
he got
That's all I can say.
Banned.
You saw how butthurt he got when we were cracking jokes about the drama he was starting. All the stuff.
No,
he was
but I'll just
long
say
time
this.
ago on the podcast.
I'll just say this. Mage Lord may have had his weak sentence, but he's back. Oh, wait. Is someone missing? Balkan, where are you? Balkan?
Oh, it's Balkan Beyond. And yeah, I'm still waiting on a video calling out money glitchers. I think he did put a video up like a long time ago, like a year and a half ago, about denouncing money glitching. But it's funny when it happens to somebody that he is doing a podcast with, it's quiet. We got to keep that under wraps. Nobody said a word about that. You know what I mean? Now, Smile Before Death would have been banned for money glitching.
Oh, if it was
he would have had a whole video series on it.
Video. He would have had
That's my point.
Him, Nimbus, everyone with pitchforks.
Oh, yeah. He would have been blown up.
Burn the glitcher.
Yep. But when Balkan does it, a guy that he does a podcast with, oh, it's all hush hush. All of a sudden, everyone's quiet and can't make videos. All of a sudden, they forgot how to. All of a sudden, they forgot how to make YouTube videos. So that's why I call you out, because you're hypocritical BS, and you got a problem with it. Tough. Don't watch our podcast. Don't listen to our podcast. But you're free to come on. You can come on the podcast if you want. You can join us in the chat if you want. You know, I'm not like you. If someone disagrees with me, I'm not going to try to shut you up. You can talk all you want. You can have all the opinions you want. I'm not like you, man.
That's what this country is about. Free speech.
Exactly. But
if
I have an opinion,
if
I have an opinion, it's we got to shut Count Chocula up. You know what I mean? So, but you know, and that's all I'm going to say about that for today.
So we covered armories real quick, and we and
recapping, armories prices suck.
They need to be adjusted, and I think the majority of the community agrees with that.
Yes. And we don't start the drama. We just talk about it. So
I'm not going to start it, but if it's directed at us, I may have to comment on it again.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to go out there actively starting it.
Yeah, like I said,
so don't get the wrong idea.
I've never once been banned in game for anything.
Me either.
As far as that's concerned. So ask anybody that plays with me. Nobody's got a problem with me. Nobody's got a problem with you. But it seems like there's a whole list of players that have a problem with Super Patriot. So there it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to tune in on Sunday nights, 10 o'clock, Twitch TV. /Count Chocula.
We will be on this Sunday. We'll probably be discussing the new rage powers, and we'll probably go further into the armories if anything develops.
We're going to have a long show on Sunday, my friend.
Yeah, we're going to be a little busy.
We got a lot to talk about. So thanks for joining me, Kaiser. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time, Kaiser.
No problem.
All righty.
Peace, everyone.